Is there a balance between making money and having purpose in your sales conversations? And in this video, I go through what my belief is, and I'm hoping that you agree with me. So make sure you stick to the end and make some comments down below. Hey, it's Tom Jacobs. I love giving these little tidbits for those heart-centered salespeople out there, especially in the wellness industry, so you can get more clients and help more people. So watch this video. I think you'll really enjoy it. So what's this all about? Balancing profit and purpose. Shouldn't we all have a purpose with getting profit? Of course we should. But there's a balance between how you come across in the sales environment, where you could come across as just wanting to make the sale no matter what and not really caring about your prospect. And your purpose of helping people needs to come through loud and clear now more than ever, because so many people are so skeptical about what they're buying these days. They need to understand why you're so passionate about your product or service. And with them understanding that, you're going to be able to make more sales. Make sure you balance that need for money and helping people out with your purpose. There is one big reason that you need to balance the need for cash, the profits, and your purpose of helping more people. And generally, that is all about having the right prospects and the right clients to join your program. I'm sure you've had this experience where you've had that nightmare client that wasn't a good fit, that you knew they weren't going to be a good fit during the sales conversation, but you needed that cash, and now they've become a nightmare and it's draining on you. They're not getting the results that they're doing, and it just spirals down into a bad place. And that is the critical reason why you need to balance the need for cash, the profit, and your purpose of helping people and making sure that you're helping the right people so that you are enjoying what you're doing. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's it in for me? Why should I just balance profit and purpose? Why can't I just sell everybody that comes into my organization and be done with it? Well, there's a couple things wrong with that. Number one, you may be attracting the wrong people into your business and it becomes a drag. Whether you are the one that's providing the service or you're passing that on to somebody else, whoever you're passing it on to is not going to like you very much. You need to make sure that you are getting the right clients and you're able to say no to those bad fits and be okay with it. That's why you need to make sure that you have the right product for that prospect to ultimately help them out. That's your purpose, right? Helping people, not getting all the cash that you can and screw the people, who cares? So make sure you're protecting your business by only accepting the right people and not just going for the cash. The first thing in making sure that you are purpose-driven in your sales strategy is to make sure that you have identified the exact type of client that you want to work with. That way, when you're going through the sales process, which if you're using my sales process, you know exactly how to do that, but you are going to make sure that prospect that you're sitting with is the right prospect for you, and you're ultimately able to help them. If you're not able to help them, refer them on. Don't take them on as a client. Don't go for the cash. Think about the purpose of why you're in business is to help people. And if you're sitting in front of somebody that you know that you can help, then refer them on. You ever have one of those prospects that was super skeptical about your program and what you can offer them? Or they've been burned in the past by other people that were offering the same type of service? That's happening more and more these days. And that is why it's so important that we all try to be more purpose-driven and only work with those people that we can actually help. And if you're not figuring out during the interview process if you can actually help this person out, you definitely need to go through my what, why process to make sure that you are only helping people that you can help. And that's going to just elevate the entire industry so that we don't have these skeptical prospects anymore, and it just makes sales a lot easier, don't you think? Back in the day when I was selling fitness, I made this mistake all the time by just getting all these people into the business and not really thinking about, can I help them out? And when I stopped doing that, I started asking a very important question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to actually changing your life and getting the result that you want? And I remember this one prospect, she said, oh, I'm like a 7. I was like, oh, 7? Wow, that's not very high. And in fact, we only want to work with people that are 8, 9s, and 10s. So thank you for coming in today. And she was like, wait a second, you're not accepting me? I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, oh, okay, and she went on her way. Can you imagine if you started working with somebody that was a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10? What a nightmare that would have been. I realized how important it was to only work with people that were willing to do the work necessary to get the result. And to me, that's being purpose-driven and ultimately helping more people. Sales processes are constantly evolving over time, and now especially it is so important to bring in your purpose to every sales conversation to make sure that you are attracting the right prospects and ultimately getting the right people to invest in your product or service. That is what the future of sales is all about, is being more purpose-driven and making sure that the right people are getting your help and the wrong people are being referred to somebody else. I've put together a really special resource just for you. It's called the 3 Keys to Doubling Your Sales in Just 6 Months. I want you to have it. There's a link down below. Click on that link, fill in your details, and I'll send you that report straight away, and it will help you double your sales. Make sure you're clicking that follow button.